Good Wednesday morning. I hope you're having a wonderful start to this beautiful midweek day. We are in the 5th chapter of Leviticus, and I had a question to ask my son. I was like, has he ever been put in a position where he witnessed something and, the adults or authorities, asked him, did you see this? Did you know what happened? Were you there? And he was like, he might have been there, yeah, but he didn't want to snitch. And I don't know if you ever heard that term, that snitches get stitches. Yeah. So, and we have a big problem with that in the city as far as the violence. Like, a lot of times we know who are the ones who are pulling the triggers and causing all the havoc and chaos in our neighborhoods. And in that case, come on now, we have the spirit of the boldness of Christ. We have no reason to fear, right? You said you get your family killed. God can protect your family. If you are led of the Lord, if you pray and God leads you, He will show you how to respond to people. And Proverbs, the book of Proverbs is full of wisdom and how to react, respond, and to answer a person, right? A soft answer turneth away wrath, but when you have fury, stuff just explodes. Well, anyway, in Leviticus, the first verse of the 5th chapter, it says, if a soul sin and hear the voice of swearing and is a witness, whether he hath seen it or known of it, if he do not utter it, then he shall bear his iniquity. And in the youth version, it says, if you are a witness under oath and won't tell what you saw or what you know, you are sinning and will be punished. And what I would say to that is, I would focus on Philippians 4. It says, whatsoever things are true, honest, just, lovely, good report, think on these things. So if someone would ask me, I will focus on myself. Like if they were like, well, were you here at such and so time at this place? I would be like, well, I was doing this, and I was, I would focus on myself. And the Lord will lead you as far as, and lead me how to respond, right? But focus on the truth. Don't ever lie. And I asked my son, were you in that position? And go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Position.
A little louder. Go ahead.
I've been in that position.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the mistake I made is that I lied so that I wouldn't be a snitch.
They can't hear you.
Instead of lying, you could just be a little evasive.
Because what happened when you lied? Like saying, oh, I didn't know anything about it. What happened?
Nothing.
So did that person... What probably happened, you probably didn't know what was the fallout afterwards. So, for example, that person that you probably tried to, quote unquote, protect, they probably tried to do the same thing again and again, and eventually it caught up with them. Whereas if, in the early parts, if he would or she would have been stopped, then they probably would not have continued doing that craziness, right? Whatever. So in a way, that's what I'm saying. Pray. The Lord will lead you how to respond. But you don't want to lie, because you can be short-circuiting a person's success, right? You want everybody to come to the full knowledge and to the full purpose that God has for them. So that's the bottom line. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not to thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy paths. He'll direct us how to respond to people. I hope you have a wonderful day being bold in the Lord and being a bold witness. Enjoy.